Show's almost over. I'm not going to keep you here much longer, but I want to ask you, how was your day? How was your day? Did you have a good day? A great day? A bad day? A fantastic day? I don't know what kind of day you had, but I hope that as you're going about through your day, you're paying attention to what's going on. Pay attention to your day, because if you can pay attention to your day, you can make decisions that can improve it. And at the very least, even if you can't improve it in the moment, you can improve tomorrow. And to me, the most important aspect of today, look, the most important aspect of today is to live today, but also to prepare yourself for tomorrow, right? And the decisions you make today can make tomorrow and the day after and the week after and the month after, year after, so much more impactful, so much better. I hope you had a good day. I want you to remember during your day to love yourself, that love is a choice. Love is a choice that you make, right? Love is not just something you say to yourself and then you set it and forget it. Love is a choice that you make in every single moment. Love is the recognition that you have value. And there's love for yourself, self-love, and love for others. But love is the recognition, the appreciation of your own value. That's why when you love yourself and you see your own value, it feels good. And when you love others and they love you, it feels good as well. Because what they're really saying is you are worth something. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of positive feelings. You were happy that you're here. You deserve to be here. Love is a recognition of who you really are. Recognize your own value. Now, maybe you lived your life and you think, I don't really have any value. But just so you know, as a human being existing on this planet, you have value. All of your life today is the result of all the decisions that came before you. Every single person who lived throughout history, whether you know their name or not, and most of them, you do not, 99.9999999 till infinity, you do not know their lives. You don't know what they lived. They might have been short, it might have been long, it might have been fun, it might have been brutal, but all their lives led to where you are now. All of their lives led to your experience right now. So sometimes it can be easy to feel like you're a drop in the bucket. It can be easy to feel like you're really not anything special, that you're just part of the ocean. But being part of the ocean is absolutely fantastic. The ocean is absolutely great. The ocean flows into the streams, into the rivers, and creates the network that we see on our planet. You matter because you're part of that whole. And because you matter, because you're part of that whole, because the future of the human existence depends in part on decisions that you make, making those decisions from a place of love, from where you recognize your own value and the value of the people who are around you, is absolutely crucial. And that's kind of what I'm a little worried about with what I see happening in the world today. People getting far too comfortable with hate. And I don't want you to become comfortable with hate. Hate should feel uncomfortable. It should feel undeserving. It should be the last resort. Hate is like the war within your soul. Hate is war within your heart. And war should always be the last option after every single option has been explored, has been exercised. Then you can go to war. Then you can hate. Love is a choice. And it's not always easy to make the choice to love. It's not always easy to make a choice that sets you on the right path, that encourages you to forgive, that encourages you to let things go, that encourages you to see the value in something that you might not want to see the value of. Look, there's some people who can't even love a rainy day. They can't love the cold. They can't love traffic. But these things happen in our experience. You might think to yourself, hey, Peter, I might be able to love the rain. I might be able to love the cold, but I can't love traffic. You're in traffic because you have a car. You're in traffic because there's a bunch of people on this planet as opposed to it being barren. You're in traffic because there's roads and there's street lights and there's city planners. You're in traffic because of every decision that human beings have made. You're in traffic because somebody invented the car. You're in traffic because somebody invented money. You're in traffic for a lot of different reasons, and there are reasons to love traffic. And love is a choice that you make from the larger perspective. You see, when you are zoomed in, when you're having a negative experience, when you're devaluing something, when you're hating something, when you're not liking something, when you're having a negative emotion, almost always you're zoomed in. You're zoomed in and you're narrowly focused. Limited human perspective. Which is why I like to talk about the God perspective, the divine perspective, or the all perspective, where you zoom out to gain a broader view, a panoramic view of your experience, of the world. Because when you zoom out and you see the bigger picture, you get perspective, you get context. And from that larger perspective, it's easier to see how something is meaningful or valuable. Look, the reason why we know the right way to do something is because we know the wrong way to do something. The reason we recognize a great idea is because we recognize what terrible ideas look like. It's important for the contrast of your experience to exist in the world. It's important for the world to have both good and bad, light and dark, because it's that juxtaposition, that contrast, that duality that gives birth to choice. You can choose to love because you can hate. You can choose courage because of fear. You can choose to live because there is death. Sometimes it's easy to feel like we have no choice. Life sort of happens to us and we deal with it as it comes. And you don't have control over every aspect of your life. You don't have control over everything that occurs to you. But you definitely have at least some control over how you react to it. Yes, you're programmed. Yes, your reactions have been programmed and been instilled within you as your life began, right? As a baby, as a toddler, as an infant, as a child, as you grew up and went through school. Habits, reactions were programmed into you. Culture gives you that with the movies and TV shows that you watch, the music that you listen to, the books, the comic books that you read. But still, you have a choice. So my challenge to you is to find a way to love more, to choose to love more. Maybe you love, but tomorrow you can exercise your ability to love more, to appreciate the food that you're eating to a greater degree. Don't wait until the last few bites for you to recognize that the meal is almost over and you want to savor your bites. Savor every bite. Love your body. Love the fact that you're alive, despite whatever circumstance you might be in. Life is hard. Life ain't fun. There's a lot of trauma that happens in life. Misery that is self-inflicted or inflicted by others. And yet still, if we sacrifice our choice to love, then our world gets even colder and even darker. Love is a choice that you make. And the more often you make that choice, the more love there is in this world. And love is not just some airy-fairy emotion. Love is the recognition of value. And when we recognize value, we make different choices. When you choose to love the person that you're arguing with, you're going to argue with them in a different way. The nature of your argument will change because it's colored and tempered by love. And the solutions that you're looking for are easier to see because you're not clouded only by what you don't like, but you're filling up your heart and you're changing the filter by which you filter the world so that you can see the good that's there. You can see what's constructive. You can see what helps you. Every single minute of every single day, you are making a choice to move in the direction of who you want to be, and the life you want to live, and the world you want to see, or away from it. When you make that choice from a perspective of love. Choose love more often. And the harder it is to find that sense of love, of recognition, of value in this world, the harder it is to appreciate something, the more you should try. There's too much hate in this world. Or maybe I should say there's just the right amount of hate in this world. And I want there to be the right amount of love as well. I choose to love, and it's not always easy. Sometimes I don't love myself. Sometimes I don't love others. Sometimes people behave in ways that I find completely and utterly evil. But then I zoom out and I remember that every person that I see was once a baby who was subject to their environment, to the system they were born in, to the parents that they had. A baby that was innocent and yet colored by everything that happened around them from the moment they were born and even prior to that. We're all in this system and we're all subject to what's happening around us. And so when people behave in ways that I don't like, that I consider to be reprehensible, some part of my heart reserves space to appreciate them and to love them anyway. Because when people act in ways that are bad or that causes discordant behavior, that causes bad things to happen, they reveal to us that more work needs to be done. They reveal to us that we need to do more to amplify love and care in this environment. That we have to care for the babies. We have to care for the babies that grew up into adults. We need to find ways to engage solutions, to be constructive, and to make life better, not just for ourselves, but for everyone, including our opponents, our adversaries, and our enemies. Choose love. You might not always be able to do it, but whenever you do, just know you're making the world a better place. I hope you had a great day. I hope you had a good day. But even if you didn't, love your day anyway. And when I say love, I don't mean you have to feel good about your day. You just have to value it. See how it's valuable. Because if you do that, then tomorrow can be even better. Oh yeah, by the way, head over to facebook.com/happyforachange or youtube.com/happyforachange. Click like and that little bell so that you get notified when we go live. Tons of stuff happening. Have a wonderful project right now called Black Money Matters. It's based on my Making Millionaire principle. We're going to make 3 millionaires. We're going to make 3 millionaires by February 28th, the end of Black History Month. We're going to create 3 Black millionaires. If you want to engage in that project, you can go over to facebook.com/happyforachange and just join the Black Money Matters group that's right there. It's going to be pretty simple. We're going to connect 1 million people together. We're going to choose a person. We're going to send them $2 each. Boom, millionaire. Sounds exciting? It is! Facebook.com/happyforachange for more. That's it for me, folks. My name is Peter Hartman, and I'll see you next time.